It's been a while since I've caught up with Joy Nono and Red, so let's see what they're up to. So we meet Joy's brother, his name is Micah, and Micah meets Red for the very first time. And he talks to Red to make sure he's ready for a serious relationship with his sister because Sway is raving to everyone about how he has a dad. He loves his new dad. His dad is so awesome. He's always looking for Red when he's not around, and he's always calling him daddy. And it is breaking my cold dead heart because I know that their relationship doesn't work out, right? And so what happens to Sway? How does Sway feel about losing his dad? We have to protect this child's heart, and frickin' Joy Nomi had to introduce him as his frickin' dad, and now Sway's probably heartbroken over it. I really hope that this teaches Joy not to introduce her future boyfriends to her son as their frickin' dad. Okay, give it time. Let them earn it. She plans a date night, so they go to a sushi restaurant, and Joy's spending a pretty penny on Red. I mean, she's spending money after money after money. And with inflation, sushi is expensive. And he ordered a bunch of special rolls, and those rolls are like $25, so good luck to her wallet. So at dinner, he tells her that he wants to visit his family for a little while. And she's like, can Sway and I come? And he goes, oh, well, I assumed you couldn't go because Sway has school and you have work. And she's like, but you didn't even ask. And he goes, well, nothing's set in stone yet. So you don't want us to come with you? Oh my God, let's talk about this later. It's always about you and what you want to do. Then Red gets upset and he walks out of the restaurant. They go home, and then 8 hours later, all hell breaks loose. They're fighting all morning because she found out that he was texting a girl and he's been hiding it and deleting all their messages before she could read them. Sketchy, sketchy. So what does Red do? He runs away because he's a professional runner-awayer. And he calls his other best friend, another woman, Casey. I think she was another one of his sugar mamas who sent him money while he was in jail. So he vents to her and tells her that he's flying back to Missouri on Monday. He walks back into the house, and Joy wants to finish the conversation that they started at the restaurant, but he doesn't want to talk about it. He's about to meet her other family members, and he just doesn't want to fight before they're there. They're there. They are there. She starts to get emotional. She's like, I did so much for you, Red. And he goes, you can't buy me with money. You keep talking about money and how much money you've spent on me. And she goes, well, what have you done for me? And he goes, well, I must have done something for you to stay. Great answer. Wow. She goes, I need you to love me like the way you said you would. And he walks on over and he kisses her, he hushes her, and she's crying. Oh my God. The next day, Joy introduces him to her sister cousins. I guess they're her cousins technically, but they just refer to each other as sisters and brothers because they grew up together and they're super, 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 super close. So the sisters ask them how they're doing in their relationship, and Red goes, it's been a rough start. Jeez, that is not what anyone wants to hear. Especially when you're new in a relationship and you just got engaged. Red takes Sway and they go away to play. Oh my God, that just rhymed. And Joy Nomi spills the tea, honey. She tells him that he still can't trust her because of that one time she cheated on him and had her son, who he's now the stepfather to. And then she found out that she's been talking to a lot of females behind her back and also secretly saved a bunch of their photos. Another sister, who happens to be wearing the biggest earring ever, asks her how Sway's doing with the transition and with Red coming into the picture. And this broke my effing heart. Sway has been bragging to all his friends and family members about Red, about his new dad. It just effing breaks my heart to know that their relationship ended so fast, and now Sway has to deal with the consequences of his mother's actions. I mean, Red's actions too, but it's his mother's job to protect him. Anyway, Red comes back to the group, and now it's time for Joy to leave so that her sisters can grill his ass. Sister with a giant earring tells him, so we heard that you have a lot of pictures of girls. And Red tries to be smart with his answer, and he's like, oh, I only did that so I could show Joy all of these women who want me and that I've been talking to, but I ultimately chose her. Well, her sisters are not dumb. They're like, no. They're like, oh, hell no. We do not believe that for a second. And he's like, oh, okay. Then he tells them that he's going home tomorrow. And Joy comes back and she's like, tomorrow? What are you doing tomorrow? And he goes, I'm going to Missouri tomorrow. She goes, tomorrow? Why? What? You didn't tell me anything. And Red goes, oh, my sister booked a flight for me because she misses me so much. Like, I couldn't do anything. It was out of my control. And she starts crying, tomorrow, you couldn't even tell me or run it by me. Like, I can't just get up and leave when I want to. Like, you can. Like, I have sway out of the house. And he goes, well, it wasn't my choice. I couldn't do anything about it. You liar. It was your choice. Was it just me, or was he trying not to burst out laughing? Like, he was trying so hard not to smile. Like, he gave zero forks about Joy and how she felt. He thought the whole thing was hilarious. So they go back home again, and Joy tells Red, you know, I don't mind that you're going home, like I get it, but it's how you did it that bothers me. You didn't take my feelings into consideration. And he goes, well, I think we just need some space to miss each other, you know? Oh my God, you guys need space after being together for like 5 days? Joy starts to get insecure. She's like, are you going to hit up any girls? Who are you going to see? You know, I don't tolerate cheating. So if you're going to cheat on me, if you're going to talk to any girls or see them, don't come back. I mean, listen, that's cool. Like, I feel like that's the way it should be. Don't tolerate cheating. But damn, girl, the call is coming from inside the house. Now, in his confessional, Red is like, I need to tell her that I cheated on her. I need to tell her. I am going to tell her, but just not yet. But I am going to tell her. I don't know what is taking him so long. Like, when this season ends and it airs on TV, she's gonna find out. I don't know, or like, just tell her already. He starts packing and she's like, are you even gonna come back here? And he goes, of course I am. I'm leaving my PS5. You think I'm gonna leave that here? It wasn't even, of course I'm coming back for you and Sway. It's, I'm coming back for my PS5, of course. Oh my God. Dude, lose him. I mean, you aren't even worth a PS5. Okay, he just told you that he cares about his PS5 more than he cares about you. So he's about to leave for his flight. He tells Joy he loves her, but she doesn't respond. She's like, just make sure you say goodbye to Sway. So he goes into Sway's room and wakes him up. I don't know if he was actually asleep or if the producer was like, Sway, just pretend you're asleep, okay? And Sway gets up. He's so freaking cute. And when he told him he was going to go home, I don't know, to me, Sway looked kind of concerned. He looked a little worried, but Red was like, I'm going to come back. And Sway was like, okay, bye, Dada. Oh, my heart breaks for Sway. I just like, he's just so cute and children should be protected. I hope Sway's okay. I hope Joy learns a lesson. And that's what happened in last week and this week's episodes of Life After Lockup. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I want to talk about Melissa and Louie. I also want to talk about Taylor and Chance. But those are going to be in separate videos. Probably will upload again tomorrow. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow in the next video. Bye.